Alright, this is the second video. I was supposed to upload yesterday, but I couldn't because a lot of stuff came up and I had to work actually. That's why I couldn't, mostly. But I don't really know where to go with this channel. I made it just to have a channel because I always wanted a channel. So what we're going to talk about is things I thought about today, and then I guess then we're talking about my life. But cutting majority of that. Chud the Builder, right? How do I feel about him? Chud the Builder is, my bad, Chud the Princess. Actually, I don't know if I want to talk about this. I'm not interested in it no more. I remember I was at work and I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about Chud the Builder. Everyone's talking about him, how the things he's in, he's sentenced, what, 25 years? Basically, Chud the Builder has been arrested. If you don't know who he is, don't worry about it. Don't look him up. It's not worth your time. Trust me, it's just a distraction. What was the other thing I was going to talk about? It was Chud the Builder, and then I'm trying to think. I gotta look it up. I gotta look at my notes. Oh, the Folio 4. That's what people were calling him. But what you call it? I guess these people killed Folio, a rapper, it was a beef. I was thinking, like, I'm looking at him in court, and maybe the youngest one, I don't know his name, Girthray, I don't know. He's the light skinned one. Call it. I think probably he's sorry, but he's more sorry for himself. And I think he just wasn't thinking. That's why I think he's the most sorry, is because he just wasn't thinking clear about what he was doing. Probably was just doing it because of height, the girls, just whatever. He was young. But the other three, I think, right? I think it was, I don't know. I only see two other dudes. Maybe, and then the fourth was a girl. I have no idea. But call it the two dudes. I feel like if that was family for them, if I guess Folio allegedly his camp had to deal with him like that, honestly, bro, they could try to do his best for the court so they don't die. But other than that, bro, they threw their life away. But right now, I'm pretty sure they're feeling pretty good about it. But that's gonna wear off pretty soon. Not pretty soon. Probably gonna take a good 20 years in, and then I'll be like, all right, damn. 20 years is a long time. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure eventually them guys will get it, and they'll be like, damn, like I really threw my life away. Or maybe they already got it, and I'm just, their faces are just, maybe I'm not getting it too much, or I have no idea. But testimony, the defense, everything about that court was crazy. They were basically, the defense was basically they're retarded. They're incapable of handling themselves. They're dumb. That's basically what the defense was. They're basically stupid. I don't know how that's a defense, but basically, I guess they're just trying to get killed, I guess. So I guess it's a win. That's the only thing they were getting sentenced with. They were getting death or jail. So basically, that was what the defense. And the prosecutors, they were just basically trying to prove how good of a guy some people were. I think I got it mixed up, actually. I think I said defense. It doesn't matter. Really, no one's really watching this. But, what you call it? That was crazy as hell. So, we're never going to see them guys ever again. So, you can honestly forget about that. We are never going to remember people. We'll never see them again. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to forget about them. And I never noticed that. It's crazy because he did all that just to be. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure Sam won't forget about him. But let's look at the second one. All right. Oh, we had the Folio 4, Chud the Builder, and we had Professor Jang and Steven Crowder is Canadian Chinese propaganda. I don't know what I was doing there, but I think basically I'm Professor Yang, I like the guy. He be talking sometimes, but sometimes I'm watching stuff because sometimes it's kind of like another distraction. It's hypothesis, things like that, and honestly, as an investor, it's nice to watch sometimes like that, but these are all hypotheticals. It's speculative, so I can't really watch it. I don't know, because what if a situation, scenario, or whole thing he explained never even came to fruition? Then it's like I could just put useless information in my brain. I don't know, that's how I think about it. So I can't watch him because it's cool. Maybe if he's talking about something like something I'm interested in, like what's the game plan or something like that. I do like that part of it. That was a very good lecture, but he's cool. And I don't know why I talk about Steven Crowder. That dude's weird. He's weird. I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. I think I just thought of two Canadians. I don't know why I just thought of that. But that was basically all I had to talk about. Now let's talk about today. Yesterday, I drove and I caught a flat in my front right tire. Now, it was alright. I called insurance. They put my donut on for me. I was at work, so I couldn't get in there and get crazy. No, I wasn't really going to do that. But they did that, and now I got a donut on, and I had to drive to work, drive back, and it was alright. And now my girlfriend's birthday's tomorrow, but it's just crazy. This whole week's crazy like that. But basically, my car's out of commission, and then I'm getting new tires Monday. because I should have ordered them way before earlier in the week like that. I didn't think it will matter, but apparently it do. So, yeah, so I have to wait till Monday. But the greatest thing about it is I don't have work for the first time in, I don't want to say years, but years. I had a week off of work. So, you call it, that's going to be amazing. I guess I'm going to be uploading content. It's going to be easier to do this. Maybe I get into the rhythm. I don't think this is very hard. Once I get into the flow state of talking, I usually do, it's pretty easy to talk on camera, but it is the startup and it takes time for me to talk on camera. But that's why I'm trying to build this skill, because if I keep on talking to the camera every day, I could get better at talking on the camera. So, yep, so I don't, what else? I don't know what I don't know what I'm going to say next. But this went way better than expected. I don't know if I should even talk anymore. I don't know if I have any substantial to talk about. Am I just wasting y'all time? Again, I don't know. But it doesn't really matter because y'all could obviously click off. You could choose to click off this video and go somewhere else. No one's keeping you here. But I'm just thinking like, yep, I guess that's it. I'm not even overthinking.